is a subject, once again, that we just can't take lightly in the world that we live in today. We can't take lightly, and we can't talk about it enough. To help your life and to keep you from making a life-altering mistake. And for you to be great teammates and take care of each other and keep each other from making life-altering mistakes. Proud to bring in our speaker. He's got a great message. Shan Foster.
I grew up in New Orleans, Louisiana, during the time when it was the murder capital of the world. Got a chance to experience some things that some would say people at that age probably shouldn't see. Speaking to college and university athletics around the country is really near and dear to my heart, because as a former athlete, I sat in those seats and walked in their shoes, and I know the things that they're dealing with and going through on a regular basis, particularly as it relates to manhood and masculinity. And there's just so much that we've ascribed to in terms of how we define those things that really don't allow us to be authentically ourselves. Started traveling around the country about 4 years ago talking about this issue of violence against women and girls, and talking to men in particular about our role, our responsibility. If we're honest about it, there's some things that most of us need to work on and change. There's some great things about manhood and masculinity, but there's some other things that are really harmful for ourselves and harmful for the people around us.
We bought into this culture, this idea that as men, we should distance ourselves from the experiences of women and girls. So anything like a woman is wrong. And in that box that we call feminine, that we've called women, we've put emotions. Crying, nurturing, loving, caring, talking, communicating, expressing yourself. All of these things we deem feminine, so we just won't do it. And our relationships are suffering as a result of it.
Kind of redefining what it truly means to be a man. And I think he helped shed some light on maybe some societal or some media expectations of what we've seen in our past, and maybe what we as athletes think it means to be a man of character. But he really helped us understand that it goes even further than that, and it goes even more than just being maybe tough or handling your business. It goes beyond into protecting and also just monitoring yourself, so that you're making sure everyone else feels safe and that you can understand others and help others the best you can.
Many of us have not had great role models or people in our lives that taught us how to be men who value and respect women and girls. So many of us are grasping at straws. This was an opportunity to really recalibrate, to hit the reset button and really redefine masculinity for ourselves so that we can live out our true authenticity.
I got family at home, and if somebody messes with my family, I gotta go handle it. Nobody's gonna talk to my sister any kind of way. Nobody's gonna talk to my mother any kind of way. You put your hands on my family, you gotta come see me. Cause man, it's been interesting how many men I've seen, some behind bars, some in the courtroom, some sitting at home, some strung out on drugs, some working on their third and fourth marriage. Some have 10 kids by 5 different women. But we the man though. We're tough though. We're strong though. Nobody's gonna tell me anything. Only God can judge me. Clinging to the way that we've defined manhood.
From his message, we talked about the many different stereotypes of becoming a man and the stereotypes of manhood. But he really challenged us to change the culture for now, for the many generations to come in the future.
Right now, 1 out of every 4 women experience domestic violence in their lifetime. 1 out of every 4 women. 1 out of 5 women are sexually assaulted. 1 out of every 6 women raped. 1 out of every 6 girls on a college campus experience sexual abuse.
He alluded to the many staggering statistics between domestic violence and assault and race cases, and us as men what we can do today to stop turning the shoulder and speaking up about these things.
We really want to create an opportunity to have some real talk, to really talk about many of the things that we've learned, that we've ascribed to, that we've defined in our lives as it relates to who we are as young men, and to really give them some freedom and to give them the permission to truly be themselves. Men that are not violent or abusive or even abusive in their language, but men that really care about people and that really know how to treat people and know how to make sure that women and girls are not only just safe, but also valued and respected.